the cutest, the cutest thing to show you right now. You probably see, well, you've seen this before, but we are feeding our ducklings, and they are so sweet. Check this out. Come on, duckies. Hey, Arda. These are Muscovy ducks. And these little guys are probably, what would you say, 2, 3 weeks old? Hi, Betty. Betty, please. Betty, pick up. Hey, Duncan. Good morning. Well, it's the end of our day, but they're running away. Where are you going? I think they've had enough to eat. The ducks are leaving. The ducks have left the building. There they go. Thank you, Darla. I was gonna wait till somebody says that my teeth look fake. I'm just waiting for it. Well, I'm not doing too well with this gimbal. Look at him go. Duncan, you just finished your work in the morning? There we go. That's a little better. All right, anyway. It is an absolutely beautiful end of the day here in Fort Lauderdale. We are on the Intercoastal Waterway. Looking at the boats go by. Not a lot of boats, but it's summertime, so it's kind of quiet here. And hi, Francis. And then we have a sunset coming in hot. Look at that, beautiful. Wow. It's gonna be a pretty sunset. Thank you, Jesus. And you guys might notice I look and sound a little bit different today. Can you tell what it is? Yeah, well, my hair. I don't know what to do with that, but it's been really hot today, and today is a huge anniversary for me. 30 years ago, on this day, I gave birth to a human. So, yep, it's my son's 30th birthday. Which, wow, that's a big milestone. And I think about what the world was like 30 years ago. And choppers incoming. And one of the things I remember the most was that the Olympics were happening in Atlanta. And I was giving birth in Switzerland. And the TV did show CNN in my hospital room. And I remember a bomb went off in Atlanta. Terrorism. I don't think they ever found who did it. But I do recall that the man who found the bomb, or maybe it didn't, did it go off? I can't remember anymore. What I remember the most was it was a man named, his name was Richard. I don't remember the rest of his name. It was Richard. Richard found the bomb. He was a security guard. And the media blamed him. And he hadn't done anything. My parents were there in Atlanta as I was being born too. Well, I was in Switzerland watching this whole thing kind of play out on CNN. It was horrible. The worst thing was what they did to Richard. Why don't you jump in the pool first, Jonathan? Why don't we not talk about my body, okay? Be respectful, please. Yeah, Eric, the media is trying to silence all of us who talk about the truth. Like I said, Jonathan, you first. Well, 32 years old. Try to have some respect for a woman, you know, the age of your mother, okay? Think about who you're talking to. Cult, okay? I don't think Atlanta is safe, Vano. I've never been there. I've driven kind of through it, and people say, don't go to Atlanta. Yeah, 1996, that was the year. That was also the year that the internet was born, if you recall, 1996. It's a really crazy year. This is the Intercoastal Waterway. Yeah, I love that song. Devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind because he was way behind. He was willing to make a deal. Then the devil jumped up on the hickory stump. No, wait, no, I missed it. You play a pretty good fiddle, son. Now give the devil his due. I got to fiddle of gold against your soul because I think I'm better than you. The boy said, my name's Johnny, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet you're going to regret because I'm the best it's ever been. Johnny, rosin up your bow and play your fiddle hard. Devil's loose in Georgia, and if you lose, you'll get this shiny fiddle made of gold. If you lose, the devil gets your soul. Darla's hiding everybody tonight. Yeah. Darla was born at the time of, Darla knew Abraham Lincoln, right, Darla? Yes, I'm in Fort Lauderdale, and it is indeed very beautiful here. This is the Intercoastal Waterway. And it's an absolutely glorious evening. Whoops, sorry about that. What's wrong with my camera? Well, then why don't you sing for us, pretty princess? Go ahead, do it. Sing. Show us how well you sing. Oh, no, you can't. You're just a troll. Yeah, Honest Abe, Duncan. Yes, Darla's kindergarten students. They think she's very old and that she must have been alive when Abraham Lincoln was. That's what children think. And whenever a child comes on my show and starts calling me granny and stuff like that, I know you're a child. And I feel sorry for you because you missed the 80s. Yeah, it's going to be a really beautiful sunset. Look at that. Gorgeous. How you doing, Ray Blue? So 30 years ago, the world seemed like such a different place. But we were definitely dealing with terrorism. And wasn't it right before that, the year before 1996, or it was 1992 when the World Trade Center was hit for the first time. The Oklahoma City bombing happened. There were a lot of very bad things going on in the world in the early 1990s, but it still seemed better than today. So actually, Unc Andy, you should never ever feed baby ducks bread or crackers. It is very bad for them, has no nutritional value, and it'll just fill up their tummies, and it can also cause wing deformities. So we learned that because we don't want to do anything to hurt the baby ducks. Paradigm shifts. Cars were box shaped. Yeah, always be careful what you feed wild animals. You really should never feed wild animals, but if you're going to, and everyone feeds ducks. I mean, that's like a thing to do, right? But yes, please don't ever give them bread or crackers in the future. We are in Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, Unc Andy, you need to have a little thing of oatmeal, and you can give them that. It has protein in it. It's nutritious and good for them. So from now on, no bread, no crackers, just oatmeal. London, England had its problems in the 90s. Scary times, absolutely. In fact, 1990 was the year that I moved to Switzerland, and I went to London. I lost you for a second there. Looks like our ducks went to go find a place to go to sleep. But just smart, their bellies are full. They had a good dinner. They waddled away. I go live every single day, Lucky. Every day. When's the last time I missed a day? Maybe one day last week, I don't know. But I show up every single day. Oh, Duncan, I remember the IRA attacks in the 90s. That's right. That was when one of my favorite artists came to be, Sinead O'Connor. So I was working at MTV Networks at the time, actually Nickelodeon. And every now and then somebody would come through with a cart full of CDs from new performers. And there were 2 CDs I managed to pick up from that cart. We could have whatever we wanted. I never knew who these people were. I never heard of them before, but there were 2 albums that I acquired from that cart that day. One of them, yeah, they're on their evening routine. Hey, Anthony. One of them was Sinead O'Connor's I Do Not Want. I think it was just called I Do Not Want. I am not like I was before. I thought that nothing could affect me. I was not thinking anymore. But still you continue to affect me. The whole night I've never seen. It was not a single, it was the whole album. I Do Not Want What I Don't Have, I think it was called. And then the other album, which I totally fell in love with as well, was the Indigo Girls, Closer to Fine. Oh, what a great album that was too. So I'm going to get rid of you, Cultivo Rock, because you're a jerk, okay? You might only be in your 30s, but quit talking about my body, okay? Do you talk to your mother like that? Seriously. Cultivo cannot be here. Cultivo is apparently not mature enough to participate on the Beach Report chats. So ridiculous. Come on. Are you trans era? Why don't you tell us what you are? Here's that beautiful intercoastal. There you go. Why did you get rid of that one? What's wrong with that one? Oh, no, you got rid of another one. Good job. Yeah, we don't put up with the people who don't even know what sex they are. Yeah, those were popular in the 90s. And, you know, it's funny because I love the Indigo Girls, and it took one of my babysitters to tell me that they were actually gay women. I didn't know that. Not that it matters. They're super talented. I love their music. Wow. I hope they don't go fast because I think the chick on the back is going to fall right off. She does not look like she's comfortable back there, does she? I'm trying to tell you something about my life. Maybe give me insight between black and white. And the best thing you've ever done for me was to help me take my life less seriously. It's only life after all. Yeah. I know, her position on the back does not scream confidence, right? No, she looks scared. Uh-oh. It's like he's going faster. Be careful, she looks terrified. She looks like me on a motorcycle. Or maybe that's a dude. Oh, I think it's a dude. I'm not sure. They know they're on the beach report. Yeah, that's a dude on the back. So I'm thinking he doesn't want to hold on to his friend too hard because, you know, he's not gay. Just saying. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Oh, what did Ray say? I gotta look. No, Ray, don't hide Ray, Darla. Ray's fine. Ray's absolutely right. There was no confidence. Careful. Darla has an itchy trigger finger tonight. You guys better watch it. Not that Ray Blue said anything wrong. You really did not. And now Darla's having problems with this live stream. Darla. How's it look for you, Betty? Betty, please. Betty, pick up. There's Charlene. Hi, Charlene. Can you see? Can you hear? All right. Thank you, King Jesus, coming soon. So my parents liked a lot of really great music. Like my dad was really into Pink Floyd. I grew up with that. My dad was into Styx. I grew up with Styx. It's where I get all of my great music taste, musical interests come from a lot of my dad's old rock and roll and kind of electro rock, electronic rock like Pink Floyd and what's that called? Techno rock, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. And then my dad also really loved flute music. James Galway was his favorite. And I love it too. This is Fort Lauderdale, Hector. And we are not near Mar-a-Lago and there are no alligators here. I've never seen an alligator here. Oh no, Charlene. Oh, that's not good. Breaking your wrist sounds like a nightmare. You don't realize how much you use your hands until you can't use them anymore, right? All right, darling, good show. That's a nice boat. Pretty color. Yes, heal quickly, please. Everybody pray for Charlene. And we've got our sunset coming in hot. Another very hot day here in South Florida. So, no one has noticed my difference today. Can anyone tell? I no longer have to smile lopsided. Hi, right, Charlene? How does it look? I was just waiting for someone to say something about nice fake teeth so that I could say, yeah, this one it's fake. Yeah, Delray Beach is beautiful. Thank you. Oh, the babies are back. Oh, cool. All right. It looks like it's round 2 and the ducks did not go to bed. So we're gonna go look at the ducks and feed them some more because that's what I wanted this show to be about. So here they are. Oh, where's Lake Seneca?
Two.
Hurricane.
Sea Ranch Lakes.
Oh, Sea Ranch Lakes. I didn't know that. I'd never heard of Lake Seneca. And Hurricane Bertha is on the West Coast. Have you heard anything about that?
Hurricane Bertha hit like the Texas, New Orleans, and the
Yeah.
Panhandle. Yeah.
But not Fort Myers or anything, right?
Well,
it's heading that way.
Fort Myers is south of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. We don't know nothing about Hurricane Bertha.
So I know, Mama. Yeah, don't.
I like the heat and humidity, Hector.
She's got her mouth
I
gone.
thought. Yeah, she is. She is guarding those babies. Oh, she's happy. She's wagging her tail. Yeah, the quackers are here. Look, this is what I love them. Oh, and we just clean the waters.
Oh, look at the blondie going after Cosmo.
Oh.
Look at the blondie going after Cosmo. You know, it's not Cosmo. It's your babies that
right?
after Cosmo. I mean, it is historical. This whole nature.
Cayuga Road. I've heard of Cayuga Road.
Sorry, now that they're back.
Look at Mama. She said, "Don't get so close with that camera."
I just thought you could
High
the fact
70s.
that this conversation was happening, and it took us all by surprise back then. But I'll send you what Joe posted.
I remember the night that we were all there, and you found out that she was having the baby, and we were like, oh, there goes the dinner. And she had gotten, Beverly had gotten the salmon. It only comes out like once a year.
Yeah, I don't know what that is with chlorine. This is a chlorinated pool, and you do not let baby ducks go into a chlorinated pool because they will die. Hi, Robbie. That's right. Quack, quack, quack.
I have to cut this short because I got to go back on feeding duty.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
We're feeding ducks.
Okay, come on, kids. Let's go back.
We got 7 babies.
Come on. Come on, Cosmo. Come on, babies. Oh, Mama, keep your big butt out of there. Keep your big butt out of there. Come on. Let the babies in.
Let the babies
Let the
eat.
babies in.
Mama's a piggy.
Mama, you're a piggy. Let the babies in.
We're not advertising stuff on my show, okay? By default.
Mama,
Yeah.
you're a glutton.
Yeah, Mama's
Mama, you're a glutton.
Mama's a pig.
Mama, you're a glutton. You want babies. This is a baby. This is a baby. This is a baby moment.
Look at how they all run over, get a drink.
Okay, they all line up for the...
Yeah.
Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, babies. Come on. Come on. Here you go. Here you go. Yeah. Yeah. You're taking flesh now, Mama.
Yeah, no commercials here.
Yeah. No, that's flesh.
Oh, did she bite you?
Yeah, she's taking my palm. She's
Jeez.
trying to teach me, don't you pick up
Mama.
my babies no more.
Yeah, don't be picking them up.
I'll pick them up.
Oh, you're gonna pick them up.
You know
I know you're gonna pick them up.
Let's get Mama out of the equation. Let's get the big B-I-T-C.
Yeah, let the babies eat.
Yeah. You're fat enough. You're fat enough, Mama. Oh, she took them on a walk around the building and she told the babies,
Oh, the next time that the food is for me.
don't let the giant take the food from me.
This mama's had at least, 3 or 4 different broods of chicks. And she's not been too successful with the others, but these ones she's doing really well.
Yeah, the last round she only had 1 baby left and she lost that baby, and I'm sure she was very heartbroken.
Yeah, I remember her walking around with her lone baby left. It was heartbreaking already. Whoops.
Come on, Blondie. Come on. Come on, Blondie. Run, 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 run. Come on, Blondie.
We should do baby duckling races.
Oh, I can only name Blondie because it's the only one we can tell.
It's true.
Come on, Blondie. Come on, Blondie.
Uh-oh, Mama's like, me
Come on,
first.
Blondie. Come on, Blondie. Come on. Come on.
Aw.
Say you're Blondie. We're gonna kick some ass, right? Come on, Blondie. Oh, there you go, Mama. Yeah. Ow.
Ow.
Bitch.
Don't bite.
Yeah, she's nasty.
She's mean.
Yeah.
Don't bite the hand
Be
that
nice
feeds
to the
you.
YouTubers. Yes.
Yeah.
Look at her. She's got it all stuck to her beak. She's so aggressive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, serves you right, stinker.
I'm
Wow.
gonna pick up all your babies now.
I know, little dark tush in the rear. I know. We can't wait to see what Blondie ends up looking like.
Oh, God.
The rest of these are all Muscovy ducks, but there's
I mean, how
like,
could they all be Muscovy?
I don't know. There's always like one that looks weird. Always.
Well, I think they all turn into her. We should do some Googling on this.
Yeah,
Have your
we
people
should.
do some Googling.
Yeah, check it out. Could there be one that's not Muscovy?
Well, how do they get fertilized? I mean, they have to,
Yeah,
there's got to be a chain of,
I don't
there's got to
know.
be a fertilization process.
Oh, now we're talking about duck sex. Oh, well, these guys have seen everything have sex on.
Pigeon sex.
Yeah, well, we've seen that too. Actually, we saw vultures having sex on the beach report. Remember that, you guys?
Yeah. Let me get that off your beak. Here.
We've seen peacocks
Come here,
having
Mama.
sex on the beach report.
Come here, Mama. Come here. Come here.
Look how they line up.
Come here. Come here, Mama.
Oh, now you're encouraging her.
I
She's.
want to get it off her beak.
Oh, you want to clean her face?
I want to clean her face, Mama.
Okay, they don't have sex. They mate. That's true. Hector's right.
Hey, mate.
They mate. They don't have sex. Reproduction is life. It's like talking about butterflies or clouds. You're right, 70s.
Butterflies and clouds.
Well, it's reproduction. It's life. That's life. Oh, that's life.
Oh, how can we stop that?
We can't. That's a problem.
We can't.
Mhm.
We can't stop.
No, we can't stop the singing. It happens. It's just, that's life. Oh, that's life. They don't enjoy sex like we do, Hector says. You're probably right. Yep, that's the mama.
Oh,
There's no daddy here. Daddy ducks are missing. I've never seen a daddy duck before. Have you?
okay. So now they walk around the building.
They're going to take a little hike. They're going to go see the, we've got a very nice sunset cooking up here. Woo, look at this. Beautiful. That is life and we can't deny it. Look, that is life. It's beautiful. Little babies. They're so precious. So it's interesting, we've got these ducks here, and yes, we live right on the water, but the ducks will not ever go in this water. It would be the kiss of death. Mama knows that. So she keeps them out of the water. She finally learned, this is like her 4th brood, to keep them out of the pool. These guys have not gone near the pool. They're always around the pool, but they don't go in it at all. It's like Mama told them. Go in there, you will die. They believe it. I don't know how she did it finally. Maybe she was the one who had to learn first. I don't know. Anyway, what a beautiful sunset on a Thursday evening here in Fort Lauderdale. And I'm feeling pretty good tonight because I can finally smile again. You see, I can't smile without you. Yeah, I'm doing that one wrong. can't smile without you. I can't laugh and I can't sing. I'm finding it hard to do anything. Yes, ducks can swim, but not in this water because this is the intercoastal waterway, and there are a lot of critters that would just snap up those ducks in a second. Oh, wait, I know. Perfect song for today. Hey, hobo man. Hey, Dapper Dan. You both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Do, 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 do. Your clothes may be Bokaramali. They stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what they're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear and not from head to toe that matters. So senator, so janitor, so long for a while, remember you're never fully dressed without a smile. Hey random, hey hobo man, hey Dapper Dan, you both got your style, but brother you're never fully dressed without a smile. Anyway, yes, I'm so happy I can smile again and I don't have to hide my gap tooth and it feels fantastic. Hello, Robert from Hawaii. So tonight I am kind of in a melancholy mood as I celebrate my second time of becoming a mother. 30 years ago, I had a big bouncing baby boy, and he lives all the way across the country, so I will just talk to him. I don't get to see him on his birthday, but it is what it is. Let's check out our sunset. It's got like maybe 10 more minutes to go down. That song, I can't smile without you. I can't smile without you. I can't laugh and I can't sing. I'm finding it hard to do anything. You see, I feel sad when you're sad. I feel glad when you're glad. If you only knew what I'm going through. I just can't smile without you. You came along just like a song and brightened my day. Who'd have believed that you'd be part of a dream? Now it all seems light years away. But don't you know I can't smile without you? I can't smile without you. I can't laugh and I can't sing. I'm finding it hard to do anything. You see, I feel sad when you're sad. Hello, Alaska. What is it that your mom regrets? Your mom. I love how they call mom. It's funny because I grew up in Pittsburgh and people have a very strange accent in Pittsburgh. They call them yinzers because instead of saying like you guys or you all or y'all or you ones, it's kind of like you ones, but they call them yins. As in, what are yins doing today? Anyway, it's kind of funny. I'm going to have to do another gas price report. It's funny you should say that because I did think about it. I did get gas today, and I am finding that the prices in Florida, they're not really going down. In fact, they're kind of going up a little bit. I noticed today that the price I paid was $3.85 a gallon, but most of the places I looked to stop were like $3.99, some of them over $4. Oh yeah, Oh, that song, Random. It's not coming out. If you put some more lyrics, I might be able to do it. But yeah, 5 hours and 23 minutes until Duncan sunrise. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset. Swiftly fly the days. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but because of my new fake tooth, there's like this palate thing in my mouth. And maybe I talk like I have a little bit of a lisp. I have to get used to it. I just got it today. And Dr. Andy's like, you know, it's going to take a little time to get used to it. You have to wear it. You have to eat with it. All that stuff. Your can of worms are ready. I got a can of whoop ass. Random, so we can compare cans. You found the can opener, say the words. We have 2 active volcanoes in Hawaii. Oh wow, Robert. What part of Hawaii are you in? I've never been to Hawaii, but it seems like that is almost like Australia, like a dangerous part of the world. Especially that Maui fire, that was horrible. Oh yes, we have no bananas. We have no bananas today. Everything makes me think of a song. Look at that. Now that's just beautiful. So I am not dog sitting anymore. I left the dogs in their beautiful home. So I'm back in my own beautiful home, one of them anyway. Thank you, 70s, for not noticing a lisp. It does feel weird. The big island of Hawaii. What is that they say? Mahalo. Right, Robert? Did I say it right? Mahalo. That means hello. Random, I told you got a can of whoop ass. You got a can of worms, I got a can of whoop ass. I said, let's talk. $3.50 for gas in Milwaukee. Everybody sound off about what does it cost for gas in your neighborhood today. Your grandson lives on Oahu. Heard it's incredibly beautiful there. Yeah, everyone tell us, how much does it cost for gas? Here's something else I love about a sunset like this is the way that it is also shown on these buildings, how they shine in the sun. Shiny windows. Hey, two-stroke, $5.50. Oh, premium. Okay. Yeah, I believe it. Hey, Vanessa. Mahalo means thank you, and aloha means hi and goodbye. Okay, thank you, Robert. I didn't know that. I thought mahalo. I should know everybody knows that aloha means hi. Oh, that is quite the boat. I think it looks like a U-boat. It's really pretty ugly as far as boats go. Looks like a tank. The heck? No, this is Fort Lauderdale, not Singer Island. We're on the Intercoastal Waterway here in Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, you have no bananas. You have no bananas today. I love being on the water like this. But I think it's so interesting. The patterns on the water, they're so pixelated, if you know what I mean. It almost doesn't look real. Yeah, that looked like a cyber boat, didn't it? Crazy. Got a little fishing boat coming through. Never know what you're going to see on the water, especially here in Fort Lauderdale. We have super yachts go by all the time. Yes, dog sitting for the super rich. Well, different super rich, but yes, in beautiful homes. These dogs live very well. You like this boat, Vinny? That's a cute little fishing trawler. Is that what you would call that? Fishing trawler? It's a fishing boat for sure. $7.70. Are those dollars, Duncan, or euros or pounds? Oh, the last one, the gray one. So it is a birthday celebration kind of day here. Not my birthday, but my son's. So I do believe that whenever you have a baby, that you celebrate your children's birth for yourself too. Because man, 30 years ago today, want to hear my birth story? It was wild. I gave birth to both of my kids in the country of Switzerland. I was a foreigner and I was not yet a citizen. I became a citizen in 19, well, Toby was born in 96. I guess 1997 I became a citizen finally. Thank you, Ron. I call it happy birthing day. The day you give birth is a birthing day. And you know, the babies, yeah, it's a big deal for them, but they don't really remember it like you do, you know. And boy, this kid, believe it or not, so I know you can't tell how tall I am, but I'm not very tall. I'm only like 5'4". However, the Lord saw fit to give me some big babies. And the first one, my daughter, she was almost 8 pounds. But her brother, that kid, I was so big that I could literally set a table on my tummy and have dinner because I sure couldn't eat from the table. I would be hunched over. It was really bad. I got to the point where I couldn't drive anymore. And where's Ashley when you need her? Because Ashley, our girl Ashley, she's having twins right now, and I know she's always talking about how big she's getting, so we could compare. But she has 2 babies in there, and I only had 1. And people were constantly asking me, how many babies? 2 or 3? I'm like, one big baby. Shut up, leave me alone. Oh, Robert, you were a 10-pound baby. Your poor mama. My son was nearly 10 pounds. Nearly. It was big enough. Thank you, Juga. Anyway, I gave birth in Switzerland. I had a midwife, or she was the head midwife. She didn't like foreigners. She was pretty mean to me. If my children's birthdays are a day of celebration for me as well, it's my birthday too. Right, it's a birthday. It's a birthing day, 70s. That's what I call it. Happy birthing day to me. You do a lot of work for these people, you know? They don't remember it. So the thing about my son is that I'll never forget. You know, I'm living in Switzerland, so I'm hanging on this pole like it's my best friend. You're 5'11", that's little. You had little tiny babies. I had great big bruiser babies. Hi, Jockin. Oh, I'm so glad that you can hear again. That's wonderful. You know, that's the thing. That's what we were talking about. Was it Charlene broke her wrist? You know, you don't know how much you rely on these parts of your body till you can't use it anymore. You know, how much you love hearing the birds and the sound of the wind and the waves. You can't hear. It really does give you, hi, Saint Benedict. It really does give you a new appreciation for everything. You know, I do believe that gratitude is the key to happiness. A good life is a life of gratitude, a life of loving everything that you have. So here is a beautiful boat. This is a boat of freedom. Woo woo! 250 years of freedom. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Love your boat, you guys. It looks great. They're celebrating America's 250th birthday on that boat. That's what one flag is, the American flag, and the other one says 250 years of freedom. It's beautiful. People still so happy. I'm sorry, my gimbal is not working well tonight. Robert was born on his grandma's birthday, and she, oh my gosh, I miss my grandma too. I'm right there with you, Robert. My grandma was the best person I ever knew my whole life. I miss her every day. I miss her really more than anyone, except for maybe my dog, but yeah. This is Fort Lauderdale's Intercoastal Waterway. And we are just having a melancholy evening on the water. The sun just went down, and I am celebrating my second birthing day. Second being my second child was born 30 years ago today. 30 years. You know, it's almost like it never happened. It's so weird to imagine going through birth and that 30 years ago I was... Wow. Okay, so I was telling you about the night before my son was born. Well, actually, my water broke in the evening, and we drove to the hospital. And one thing that was weird was there was an owl that was just sitting in the road, and it wouldn't move. And we had to stop the car for the owl to move. It was crazy. I was there for all 4 of my birthing days of my kids. Well, that's good, Ron. I was there too. I wasn't there for my own birthday, though. Oh, that sounds beautiful, Darla. Anyway, so, you know, I'm giving birth in Switzerland, and I will never forget this. My baby, you could hear him on this monitor. They would strap this big heart rate monitor on my belly, and I could hear this like whooshing sound, like poof, 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 poof. That's what a baby's heart sounds like, and you hear the poof, 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 poof. And then suddenly this woman came in, and she was my midwife at the moment. I think I was in labor for like 8 hours, but in the morning they woke me up at like 7 o'clock in the morning, and the way she did it was, now I was in Switzerland, so everybody was speaking Swiss German. But this lady actually had learned to speak English in Australia. So she had this beautiful Australian accent. And I wasn't used to hearing beautiful accents except for the harsh kind of Swiss German accent. Honestly, it's kind of harsh. Anyway, I will never forget, this woman walked in and she was checking my heart rate monitor. I was just waking up, and she said to my belly, she said, "Wake up, little boy, it's your birthday." Just like that. I'll never forget it. "Wake up, little boy, it's your birthday." And every time it's my son's birthday, I text him in the morning, I call him or whatever. When he was younger, I would tell him this: "Wake up, little boy, it's your birthday." It just touched my heart when she did that. And it was not a dangerous birth, but it was difficult because he was very large. Oops, you got connection issues, Duncan. Go out and come back. Anyway, it was so special. And I just always, "Wake up, little boy, it's your birthday." Thank you, Fred, for that reminder. Everybody, please like and subscribe. We're going to be hitting 16,000 subscribers soon, but I can't do it without your help. So tell your friends. It's so wonderful to be able to smile again and not be at all worried about the missing tooth. It feels really good. You are welcome, Duncan. And thank you again. Betty is putting up my website, jillbooks.com. And if you like birthdays, actually birthdays are kind of a theme with me. And I wrote a book about my own birth and my own adoption called Do You Think About Me on My Birthday? So I'm also writing the sequel to it right now, which is called 7 Years in Switzerland. I've had a heck of a life. When I was 10 years old, I will never forget, I was standing on the side of the road in New Jersey with my brother, my sister, and some friends of the family who we were visiting. And I remember everybody kind of talking about what they wanted to be when they grew up. And I just remember promising myself that I would live a life worth writing about, because I only ever wanted to be a writer. And now I am. It's wonderful. I love being a writer. I love telling other people's stories, in addition to my own. Really, actually, I don't like to write about my own stuff. It's a lot, and it's very difficult, and sometimes, well, I'm just recently, oh boy, I went down a rabbit hole the other day with my son, who is trying to kind of help me to just not always look at life as a survival rat race, which I am now aware that I really do kind of live in this way. Like every day is like a survival, like a course. I've always felt that way. And I know it's from being adopted, and it's my adoption trauma. If you guys are also adopted and you think you don't have any trauma from it, when you get into your 60s, you know, you start to realize some things about your own life. It's like an awakening to turn 60. You know, you're old enough now that you're no longer wondering what will you do in the future, because the future is kind of here. You know, you kind of are who you are. And I am what I am. And I like it. I like who I am. I like what I'm doing. I love doing the Beach Report. I love you guys. I can't believe that some of my teeth fell out and I have to have a fake one. That's kind of upsetting, but I have it, so now I can smile again. I didn't realize how bad it was for me to have that gap, and that I couldn't really give you my big toothy horsey grin. You know, people sometimes make fun of people like me with the big teeth, but from what I've always heard and learned, big teeth are lucky, and I'm lucky to have them. So, you're right, end of the road. I bet that breeze feels like God's gentle queef from the heavens. Well, yeah, at least when God queefs, it doesn't smell bad. No, it's just wonderful. It's a good life. So how you doing in Iran? Please speak English and tell us how it's going over there, because we do wonder about you guys, and we hope that I'm sure that you're not one of these Iranian leaders, so that you're a person like we are in America, a citizen, if you will, and we are praying for you in Iran. Rene Descartes, I think, therefore I am. That's not how you say it, though, Descartes. That's wrong. Descartes, right, Duncan? Is that how you say it? Rene Descartes. Yes, I think, therefore I am. I think we're all going through kind of existential crises these days, wondering who we are and what our purpose is. However, when you get to be old, in your 60s, you start to see that you've already had a purpose. And if you have things that you haven't done yet, now is the time to do them. If it was not for Betsy Ross, there would be no original American flag. Robert's right. It's a good thing to ponder. All right, you guys, I am going to go celebrate my son's birthday. My friend made me dinner tonight, so she's up there, I'm sure, wondering where I am. No, she knows I'm out here. But anyway, it's wonderful to have good friends and a good life. And like I said, I'm just melancholy tonight, just thinking about 30 years past, and my son is a grown man. The days. Children, they certainly do grow up, don't they? Look at that. Our sunset after party is pretty glorious tonight. I do have amazing friends. You are one of them, Darla. All right, Robert, now we know that aloha means goodbye, but I can say mahalo for that because I'm saying thank you, right? Oh, there's Solar. Oh my gosh, Solar, I was just gonna leave and now you're on. It's so good to see you. Wait, Solar, have you seen? Look, my new smile. It's not new, it's old. My smile is back. I'm so happy about it. Got my fake tooth. I don't know how many people are this excited about getting a fake tooth, but I'm on top of the world because of it. Makes me feel so much better and really changes my outlook, even though it's a little hard to talk right now, but I'm gonna get used to it. And thank you for saying it looks real. That's great. And I'm just waiting for the trolls to come on and say something like, nice fake teeth, and I'll just pop this one out. So I'm not gonna pop it out. It's kind of hard to pop it out, which is a good thing because we don't want it to fall out, right? I am what I am, and that's all that I am. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Gotta love that. All right, you guys. Big toothy grin. I did. Do I look different? I feel different. I feel like I was hiding for the past, year that I was missing that tooth. I'm glad that I got it back. I feel like my superpowers are back or something. It's so crazy. All right, you guys, I gotta get in the air conditioning too. But before I do, there is a very cool super yacht coming our way. Let's check it out. Whoops. Beautiful night. Wow. Look at this. Now that is a beautiful yacht. Let's get all close and personal with it. Look, they're having dinner on the back. Wow, that's a nice one. What's it called? Lorena Predator. Does it say Predator? Ooh, that's not nice. It's a Predator? I don't know. You gotta wonder about people who own yachts, right? The richest people in the world. You never know. All right. Yes, please check out my website, jillbooks.com, and consider buying a book from me that I wrote all by myself and produced and published all alone. And there's Ashley. Oh my gosh, no, I can't leave it. It could be an Epstein yacht. Who knows? Anyway, Ashley, I have to tell you, today is my son's 30th birthday. And I was just thinking, I was talking about you actually, because I only had the one baby, but he was nearly 10 pounds when he was born, and I was huge. So how big are you? Because you got two cooking in there. And I can't imagine how difficult that is. What does that mean? I'm on the Beach Report every day, Robert. Of course, we're always in touch. You're part of the Beach Report family. Hey, Jerry Holly. And thank you to my mods for keeping the chat safe from predators. Ashley's feet are starting to disappear. Oh, that's a good sign. How much longer do you have? I'm so glad you're on tonight because I feel like we need to kind of have this show to so I can talk about my great big baby. Oh, Jerry, now I can't leave. All right. On the long and lonesome highway east of Omaha, you can listen to the engines rolling out as one long song. You can think about the woman or the girl you knew the night before. You've many rude ways, Cass. Well, your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do when you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do. 70s chick, go to my website and you'll get a free peacock feather too. I hope you do buy a book. And you don't feel much like riding, you just wish the trip was through. Hey, Kaz, I earned every one of these wrinkles, so make fun of them if you want. I don't care. I lived through the 80s. Here I am on the road again. Here I am up on the stage. Here I go singing the songs again. Here I go, turn the page. Yeah. I always sing that one for you, Jerry, but I'm going to see if I can do a different one that I was just thinking about. How does that one start about the girl, the dancer? I don't know. The lyric, it's not coming to me right now. Please try not to be rude. I know it's difficult for some people, but seriously, I am not here to be abused by you. And that's why I have such great mods. Unfortunately, the internet is full of really rude people who think that just because they see somebody doing a live show that they can abuse them and say nasty things about their body and whatever. Or sometimes it's a nice thing, but it's rude because you just shouldn't do that. I know, right, Jerry? Trolls. Anyway, thinking of that song. You know what song I'm talking about, right? Bob Seger. If I just had one line of lyrics, I could do it. Yes, Alex, it is beautiful here. We are on the Intercoastal Waterway, Fort Lauderdale. Oh well. Well, you walk into a restaurant, strung out from the road, and you feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. I've never been to Seal Beach. Where is that? Here I am on the road again. Here I am up on the stage. There I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. Here I am on the road again. Here I am up on the stage. There I go, playing the star again. Here I go, here I go. Da 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 da. It's 2:30 in Hawaii. Do you know where your kids are? Yes, I break into song regularly. It's just what I do. I can't help myself. So if you want to hear a song, let me know. Remember you saying that you collected the feathers from your... No, my peacock 70s. They were my peacocks. Actually, they were my husband's peacocks. He was an animal wrangler. Anyway, he raised peacocks, and when he was sick, I raised the peacocks. So they were my peacocks, and they still live on a farm in Florida. I know where they are, but I have a lot of feathers. So when somebody buys my books, I make sure that you get a feather from one of my peacocks. Yeah, I'll do the saxophone solo. We try it. No. That is for Janetta, Anthony, all my other friends who play saxophone. Yes, those peacocks were amazing. Now, I have their feathers. I can visit them, but they're pretty far away. Oh, that's a great idea, Robert. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? I know that one's messed up, I'm sorry. For the land of the free. Oh wait, here we got flags. And the home of the brave. Oh, this gimbal is hard to work. How is that? How is that, guys? That's a hard song to sing, you know, it goes up a bunch of octaves right in the middle. There we go. They're convenient, weren't they? Because Lord knows the flag above my pool here is pretty messed up. How about this one? If tomorrow all the things were gone I worked for all my life, and if I had to start again with just my children in my life, I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom and they can't take that away. Everyone sing it with me. I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, sing it with me, that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I proudly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Isn't it beautiful out here? I hope y'all were singing with me. I know you were. I could hear you. All right, you guys. Well, it's a glorious evening. And like I said, I'm going to spend this little melancholy time thinking about the last 30 years and talk to my son. Happy birthday. Good job, Darla. I heard you singing in your head. Oh, look, I had an audience and I didn't even know it. Look at my audience. Look, the little quackers are here. Oh, look, here comes Blondie. Look, they came to hear me sing. Isn't that adorable? Blondie. Aren't they precious? Yes, that's the best audience I could have. You babies need to go to bed now. The sun has gone to bed, and so must I. So long, farewell. Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye, 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 goodbye. Good night, everybody, from our ducks. Oh my gosh, how cute is this? So precious. Aw. I could just watch them all day. That's so adorable. All right, you guys. Ciao for now. We'll see you on tomorrow's beach report. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. We'll see if we can get some music on this weekend. All right, you guys. Good night.